so that the direction of the picture is in the script. Everything is in the script.
So, Robert, can you tell me a little bit about you and your background?
Okay, my name is Chi Robert Daly. I am from Brea, California. I am a writer, an actor. I also produce, and I wrote this story treatment called University.
Okay, excellent.
I won for best treatment too.
For best treatment, can you pitch us University a little bit? What is it about? I know it's made to be a sitcom for adults, not for kids. Animated sitcom. Can you tell us about it?
Okay, it's kind of like the adult. It's kind of like the adult version of the film Zootopia, and I'm also influenced from a classic movie called Fritz the Cat, and it's a story about this coyote, and he becomes the first ever coyote to attend this university called University, and he's having a very hard time because because people on campus treated him like a criminal because the coyote named Toby and his ancestors they tried to invade their country and just to take over and then they were defeated by the soldiers and the coyotes were defeated and they had to go back to their hometown with giant gates all over so they won't enter the land. The land's called Furland, where every animal can live. And
it's funny when you describe it because we understand easily right away that it's not for kids. The themes, the ideas, the criticism, everything that's into it. It's funny because it's told through animals, but it's very much about the world we live in right now.
Yeah.
So what about that? What about the you could have written something with humans, you could have done something that was more traditional, but every time people go through animation, there's a reason behind it. Was it because you wanted to make it more funny, more relatable in a different way?
Well, I like to make it more like as a comedy drama with some black comedy and I just wanted to do something sort of new. I mean, ever since the movie Zootopia becomes a hit, I like to do my own version of it, but to make it like more appealing for adults. Well, the reason I want to do this series is because the rise of the furry culture, see people with their costumes and there was another hit show from Japan called Beastars. I wasn't very influenced, but the show is getting some. It's getting some popular in this country, and I started work on the story since early 2019, and I just want to make something sort of new, featuring talking animals, like living in our real world. And
it makes sense. It's there's a whole genre, there's a whole subculture about that, and I like it. Something I would like to touch on is I've seen your Facebook page for that project, and there is a lot of video sketches, drawings. All you can meet all the characters. You have comic strips. So where are you at in actually making it a sitcom show?
Well, I wanted to make it like sort of like an animated web series, and because sometimes it's just so hard to try to sell it to the studio, and I'd like to make it like a sort of like a web series featuring like some shorts, and if I want to make it like an actual TV episode, I'd rather like sell the story treatment to the studio, Like I know selling your story treatments can be very rough, and to get an agent, and I mean, I know I sent it to your festival. I also sent it to other festivals, but they kind of rejected. I guess they're just not interesting. But I'd rather keep.
I'm pretty surprised by the amount of work you put into it, because you have the script, that's a given, but you have all the elements around it, creative elements, all the characters, everything that give us a lot more details about that world, the influences, and the style you want to give it to. I guess that should be helping in pitching the actual project to some people in the industry.
Yeah, I do. I like to make some. Like I said before, I like to make something new for the mature audience. Like I said before, I like to make my own Zootopia, but with adult theme and the characters. It's all about the character named Toby the coyote trying to like, change the world to be, it's up for him to be, peaceful and trying to make new friends, and he needs to like get along with society, and make sure, and he needs to make sure to make better friends, and if he doesn't make better friends, I mean, it's a rough life for this Toby character, and I just like to I just want.
It's a good story. It's a funny story. It works, and everything that we have been able to show here shows how much work you put into it, and how that could really be a good show. It's a good script. You won with that script, but that could definitely be a good show and very easily transform into a good show. Robert, I'm very happy it worked out. Finally, we get to discuss a little bit with you, and I wish you the very best of luck for the rest of the festival chances you're going to take.
Thank you for having me.
So that the direction of the picture is in the script. Everything is in the script.